Europe's cracks are now out in the open and turning explosive. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico has openly mocked the European Union as weak like tea brewed 5 times, declaring the bloc irrelevant as global crises intensify.
I think it could happen, that President Trump might decide to leave NATO, and that we will be confronted with this question, which in my opinion is extremely difficult for all of us. Why is the European Union where it is today? This is also something that Kaja Kallas and others sometimes get upset with me about when I say that we are weak, like tea that has been brewed 5 times. No one talks to us.
Fico didn't stop there. He accused Western powers of deliberately prolonging the Ukraine war to weaken Russia, calling the strategy a failure, and warned that rising tensions with Iran could trigger a fresh energy shock, leaving Europe scrambling for fuel. In a stunning warning, Fico raised the specter of NATO's collapse, saying one move by Donald Trump could shatter the alliance. He slammed the EU as a military cabinet, obsessed with war and weapons, no longer the peace project it once claimed to be.
Imagine NATO collapses and we have to ask people what they want. This cannot be a decision made by politicians. 4 people cannot sit at a table and decide to pull Slovakia into another bloc. The people must decide. I think it could happen, that President Trump might decide to leave NATO, and that we will be confronted with this question, which in my opinion is extremely difficult for all of us. Why is the European Union where it is today?
Meanwhile, Hungary's strongman leader, Viktor Orbán, turned up the heat, accusing the EU of dragging out the Ukraine war for profit and vowing to keep Hungary out of what he called a dangerous conflict.
We will not allow Hungary to be dragged into the war. We will not. We will not allow it, dear people of Fehérvár. And of course, we who know history well, for we stand in one of Europe's most important historical squares. We also know that war is about money. And the stakes of this election, dear people of Fehérvár, are whether we allow ourselves to be robbed, the Hungarians. They have set up 3 traps through which they can take the money of the Hungarians. The first trap we must avoid is that they are forcing Hungary to participate in financing Ukraine's war.
Taking direct aim at Volodymyr Zelenskyy, Orbán alleged election interference and economic sabotage, asking voters bluntly, who should rule Hungary, Zelenskyy or me? A question that lays bare a continent increasingly divided, volatile, and on edge.